I'm George Strawman at Theron Q. Ramacharaka. Thank you for selecting this video on feelings persons have and often fail to identify. Before I continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, TQR, this one, then do it now. While you're at it, activate the notification bell feature so that you can be apprised of new uploads. You may also give this video a thumb up right now, lest you forget to do it later. Comment courteously below. Feelings persons have and often fail to identify. First of all, what's this have to do with mastery of self by self, personal involvement, movement toward true selfhood, movement away from consciousness hijacking and perception deception? Well, our emotional lives are quite significant to our way of being. Coming to self-knowledge is important toward those ends I just named. And if we cannot identify feelings we're having at the moment very well, then we're not very good at our self-awareness. This is an elementary discussion here. All right? But I hope I've made the tie-in. So, if you experience feelings that you can't quite name, then perhaps you're not very sure how you feel. And it's a pretty good idea to have some greater certainty over that. If you're interested in self-mastery, personal evolvement, and movement towards your selfhood, which is a movement away from consciousness hijacking for sure, and from perception deception. So, I want you to look at what I am about to share with you so that you can get your drink, whatever you're going to do, light your smoke, because this is a good list. And I want you to listen for ones that perhaps you have had, but you never could quite name. Excuse me, what is this? A wad of hair floated upward and landed on my arm. I mean, a network. Should have been under a hair net. All right, here we go. The A's. Abandoned, adequate, adamant, affectionate, agonized, ambivalent, annoyed, anxious, apathetic, astounded, awed. The B's. Beautiful, betrayed, bitter, blissful, bold, bored, brave, and burdened. C. Calm, capable, captivated, challenged, charmed, cheated, cheerful, childish, clever, combative, competitive, condemned, confused, conspicuous, contented, contrite, cruel, crushed, and culpable. D. Deceitful, defeated, delighted, desirous, despairing, destructive, determined, different, diffident, diminished, discontented, distracted, distraught, disturbed, dominated, divided, and dubious. E. Eager, ecstatic, electrified, empty, enchanted, energetic, enjoyment, envious, excited, evil, exasperated, and exhausted. F. Fascinated, fearful, flustered, foolish, frantic, frustrated, frightened, free, full, and fury. G. Glad, gratified, greedy, grievous, gullible. H. Happy, hate, heavenly, helpful, high, homesick, honored, horrible, hurt, hysterical. I. Ignored, immortal, imposed upon, impressed, infatuated, infuriated, inspired, intimidated, isolated. J. Jealous, joyous, and jumpy. K. Kind. It only gets one. L. Laconic, lazy, lecherous, left out, licentious, lonely, longing, loving or love, low, lustful. M. Maudlin, mean, melancholy, miserable, mystical. N. Naughty, nervous, and nice. O. Obnoxious, obsessed, odd, opposed, outraged, and overwhelmed. P. Pain, panicked, parsimonious, peaceful, persecuted, petrified, pity, pleasant, pleased, precarious, pressured, pretty, prim, and proud. Q. Quarrelsome. It only gets one. R. Resolved, rage, rapture, refreshed, rejected, relaxed, relieved, remorse, restless, reverent, rewarded, and righteous. S. Excuse me. Sad, sated, satisfied, scared, screwed up, servile, settled, sexy, shocked, silly, skeptical, sneaky, solemn, sorrowful, spiteful, startled, stingy, strange, stuffed, stupid, stunned, stupefied, suffering, sure, and sympathetic. T. Talkative, tempted, tenacious, tenuous, tense, tentative, terrible, terrified, threatened, tired, thwarted, trapped, and troubled. U. Ugly, uneasy, unsettled. V. Violent, vehement, vital or vitality, vulnerable, vivacious. W. Wicked, wonderful, weepy, worried. And Z. Zany. Maybe about what percentage of those have you felt but didn't know what it was that you were feeling, other than I feel a certain way, but you couldn't get your finger on how you could describe it, just that this description is its name. Which descriptions of things really are, anyway? How many? If you found any in there, if any of them rang in your mind like a bell that says, get up, write it down, because I feel that sometimes, and if I can name it, I can tame it. Like that one? Then listen to this again and do that. Okay. Thanks for selecting this video on, what was it? I feel forgetful. Feelings persons have and often fail to identify. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, there's still time. Right now. And at the same time, activate the notification bell feature. Thing. The bell. Give this video a thumb up, in case you forgot to do it earlier. Comment courteously below. I'm Turk Strongman at Tharanki Ramacharaka. Go forth and feel.